Hello, I'm Sue, and I'm here to share some chair yoga with you today. So please find a sturdy chair and have a seat. And let's begin by breathing deeply. Let's bring the arms by your sides, palms up. And we'll inhale just a little bit. Inhale up, turn the palms, and exhale down. Again, inhale up, and exhale, lower. Inhale up, and exhale down. Good. In yoga, we do slow, deliberate movement that has breath with it. We blend and merge breath and movement. A union, a yoke. That's what yoga means. So as we do this breathing exercise, let's take 3 breaths again, raising the palms up. Sun arms, come up a little higher this time. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, let the breath and the movement be in sync. And exhale, lower. Once more, inhale up. And exhale, lower. Great. Let's continue to warm up the body. Some shoulder rolls. And the other direction. Great. Bend the elbows so the fingertips touch the shoulders if you can, and let's circle those elbows around one and then the other, really opening up the space in between the shoulder blades in the back of the body. Good, now circle the other way. It's as though you're swimming with those elbows. Good, and release. Nice. Let's stretch the neck a bit. So tip ear to shoulder, and then tuck the chin and bring the chin down as you roll your head to the other side. So we're really doing the front half of the circle. Tuck the chin and round forward and side. Keep it going nice and slow and easy. Really relaxing the head as it goes. The front half of the circle. Gently swinging it side to side. Tucking the chin. Good. How about one more? Bring the chin down, look down, and then raise the chin straight up. Make sure your eyes are clear, no dizziness. Great. Open up the feet, a wide base of support, and let's gently tip our body side to side. Begin to wake up the spine. Going to move the spine in all directions. We like to do things in balanced ways in yoga. And gently release, come back to center, and now rock your body forward and back. Looking down and gently looking up. How about one more? Bend forward and gently bend back and come to center. 2 hands to one side and gently take a little twist, looking behind you a bit, and 2 hands to the other side, turning to look. Again, beginning of the stretch, never overdoing as part of our warm-up, only go to the beginning of the stretch. And gently release. Holding on to the chair, sitting tall, and let's do a little bit of marching, lifting the knees, waking up the lower body. And then walk those feet in. Continue sitting tall, walk those feet and knees out. And then come on back. And one last time, keep the marching action going, sitting tall, open the knees wide, and then coming back in. Good. All right. Now let's rock through the feet. So tap toes and heels, toes and heels. Good. And now let's add a little fancy footwork. So let's see if we can't rock toes and heels out and toes and heels back in. And if this doesn't work for you, it's okay. Just go back to rocking those toes and heels. But if you can get some fancy footwork, you'll notice that the knees and the hips are also involved in this action. Toes and heels, tapping, opening and closing the knees. Quite a lot going on at one time. See what you can do. And if you've been moving, you might notice those hips are really feeling warmed up right now. Good. And rest. Let's hug one knee in toward yourself. So hold underneath or outside the knee and pull that knee in as best you can. Breathe and stretch. This is a great stretch for the hip and the low back. And if we spend a good bit of time sitting during the day, this is a great stretch to help bring some circulation to the hips and low back area, and gently release. Other leg, bend it in, holding underneath or on the outside. Just squeeze that knee in towards you as best you can, still sitting up as tall as possible. And gently release. Nice. Now that we have more circulation in the body, let's go back to our sun arms and make it as big and as full an expression of the sun breath as we can. So sitting tall in your chair, arms by your side, palms up. This time we're going to raise our arms overhead if you can. This can be done with one arm or both arms, whatever feels best for you. So we're lengthening our breath as we raise the arms overhead. Inhale deeply. Raise the arms as high as you can. Turn the palms and exhale all the way down. Inhale, sun arms. There's the sunrise. And exhale, turn the palms, sunset. Once more, inhale, palms up. And exhale, lower down. Beautiful. Nice. Open up the feet, a wide stance, and let's go into our side bend and our triangle pose. So let's open up the side of the body a bit more. So tip over to one side and have that forearm or elbow supporting you. With the other arm, if you can, stretch up, reach skyward, and then a little bit over for a nice side bend stretch. Now breathe and open up the side of the body. Breathe deeply. One more breath here. Now turn the palm facing the sky. One final breath. And on the exhale, release the arm down and right yourself. Good. Take a moment to feel a difference between the two sides of your body. Let's go to the other side. Tip over, using your elbow or forearm as a support, and then raise the other arm straight up. And then add a little side bend. Good. Make sure those feet are really anchored and your sit bones are anchored in the chair as you are bending sideways. Breathe and open up the space between the ribs on this side. Another deep breath. Keep breathing deeply as you're holding this stretch. And now turn the palm facing sky. And on an exhale, lower the arm, bring your body upright. And shake it out. Do some little runs in place with those feet and shake out the upper body. Wonderful. Now let's go into our triangle pose. So come back into the wide stance with the legs. And then this time, straighten out one leg. Now you might need to scoot toward the front of your chair a bit so that you can straighten one leg and have the toes pointing skyward so the heel is really pressed into the floor. Great. From there, the bent knee side is the one we're going to bend over to. So just like we did our side bend before, the elbow is supported by that bent leg. Raise the other arm up. And notice how this change in the lower body really challenges your core, your belly. Abdominal muscles are working harder here. Now we have one arm reached toward the sky, and now the bottom hand, I'm wiggling fingers, we're going to point that hand down toward the floor. And when we do those two opposite directions, again, we're really challenging our core strength right here. Breathe and hold this triangle version, or the version of the triangle pose, excuse me. Breathe and hold, reach those hands two different directions. And now we're going to inhale, open the arms wide to the side, and gently release. Bring the legs and arms in together. Take a moment to feel how that triangle pose feels now that you've come out of it. Let's open up and balance ourselves by doing the triangle pose on the other side. So wide knees, and then straighten out the other leg. Again, make sure that heel is planted and the toes pull up toward the sky. Good. Tip over to the bent knee side, and notice what happens. The hips are not as stable, but use your strength in your core to help keep you planted in not only your feet, but in your seat. Raise one arm up toward the sky if you can. Good. Now here comes a strength move. Engage the belly as you reach the opposite arm toward the floor. You can wiggle the fingers a bit just to feel the two ends of this beautiful stretch. Breathe and hold. Be steady, even in this side bend, which challenges us and helps us build some endurance and strength through our core. Breathe and hold. And now to release, we're going to keep our arms outstretched, and we're going to come with the arms wide to the side. Breathe and hold, and gently release, bringing the arms and legs in at the same time. Again, take a moment to be still and feel the benefits of that wonderful stretch in the triangle pose we just did. Wonderful. Turning now, so two knees are pointing to one side. Bring the leg closest to me, the one closest to the screen, and bring it back. Now, if this does not work for your leg and hip, you can always leave your legs straight ahead, or maybe the leg out to the side, but preferably to the back. Make sure that you are square on the chair, even though your knees are to the side. Good. Now, I'm using some core strength and my feet planted. One foot, and then the toes on the other foot there, if that's possible for you. Two hands come to the front of the knee. We're going to go into the warrior pose, which is a beautiful, gentle arch. One or both arms. As we inhale, raise the arms up. Good. It could be overhead or out a little bit in front, whatever's best for your shoulders. Good. From there, we're going to inhale, lift up out of the waist, and add a gentle arch, looking up to the sky. Breathe and hold. Really feel grounded through the hips and the legs. And on an exhale, gently release, bringing the arms down. And bring that leg forward once more. Good. A counter stretch. We're going to do a forward fold here. So you can open your knees a little bit if you'd like. Hands on the inside. Tuck the chin and roll down so you reach your fingertips toward the floor. Just hang over and breathe and stretch. To come up, push into the feet. Pull the belly in and roll it up. Good, a few shoulder rolls right here. Let's take the warrior pose once again. So, feet and knees close together. You're, again, pointing to the side of the chair. Take the leg closest to me, closest to the screen, and bring it back if you can. Hook the back toes. And notice how this position, this wide position with the hips and legs, really make you work the core of you, the abdominal muscles. Now square yourself, hands over the front knee. And on an inhale, raise the arms up overhead as high as you can go. This might be your full expression of warrior pose. That's great. If you want to add more, inhale, lift up out of the waist and gently arch, opening the heart and the lungs and the face skyward. Breathe and hold. Reach those fingers while you stay grounded through the hips and the legs. And on an exhale, gently release the arms back down. Release that leg forward. Good, you could give that leg a little loving. Let's go into our counter stretch. So open up the knees, hands on the inside. Tuck the chin and gently roll down one vertebrae at a time, stretching. A few breaths right here in this upside down position. To come up, press into your feet, pull the belly in, and uncurl all the way up to a nice straight spine. Great. Come back to center for a moment. Let's take a moment to sit in stillness, take a little rest, and feel that beautiful warrior pose. That works the shoulders, it works the hips and legs, and of course works the belly and abdominal muscles. All right, if there's any tension you need to let go of, go ahead, shake it out. And let's do the warrior pose on the other side if we can. So, coming a little bit toward the front of your chair and 2 knees to the other side. Good. Again, you can leave the knees here and still do the warrior pose, or you can have the leg out to the side, or bring the leg back behind you. That's the most challenging one. Curl those toes if you can, so those feet are really rooted. Square those hips. Even though you're kind of wonky on the chair, use that sense of groundedness through your sit bones to keep you planted here. 2 hands on the front, around the front knee. And on an inhale, raise the arms up. Good. Overhead or out in front, whatever's best for you. And then inhale, lift up out of the waist and arch a little bit, opening up toward the sky. Breathe and hold, stretch and reach. And on your exhale, release the arms back down, bring the leg in. And now our counter stretch. Opening the knees, hands on the inside. Tuck the chin and gently roll down one vertebrae at a time. Reach toward the floor. You don't have to touch the floor. Just reach over. Take a breath or 2 here. Relaxing the back of the neck. Relax those shoulders. And to come up, press into the feet. Pull the belly in as you lengthen back up. And maybe a few shoulder rolls right here. Great. 2 knees to the side. Let's do our warrior pose a second time. Often it's nice to do a pose a second time, or maybe even 3 times, but as a way for your body to get comfortable in it. So place the feet where you would like. Keep the legs together, out to the side, or behind you, curling those toes. Stretch for the foot too. Square the hips toward the front leg, and 2 hands on either side of the front knee, sitting tall. On an inhale, raise the arms up overhead or as high as you can. Inhale, Lift up out of the waist and add a little arch, opening the heart and the lungs and the face to the sky. Reach those fingers skyward while you stay really rooted and grounded through the feet and the lower body. Breathe and stretch. And on your next exhale, release the arms and slowly bring that leg back in. Counter stretch. Open the knees wide. Hands on the inside. Tuck the chin and slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Breathe and stretch. To release, press into the feet, pull the belly, and use those abdominal muscles to lengthen up. And a few shoulder rolls up at the top. Come back to center. Sit in stillness for, again, a few moments just to feel the benefits and all of those muscles that have worked in our beautiful warrior pose and our forward fold counterbalance pose. Great. Let's move into our seated twist. So the choices for the lower body for seated twist is crossing one foot over at the ankle, or crossing that leg at the knee, or crossing the ankle at the knee. So you decide, where would you like to have a little twist in the lower body? Would you like it at the ankle, at the knees, or at the ankle and knee together? This is my favorite, because right here I'm feeling a nice big stretch in that hip and leg. But you find the best place for your twist in the lower body. Once you're set with wherever you want the legs to be, maybe it's down here at the ankle, maybe it's at the knees crossing, or maybe it's with the ankle and knee touching, wherever that is, take the hand that's the opposite of the knee, that's in front or on top, and place it on the knee. And then raise the free hand out in front. You can wiggle the fingers so you really feel nice and tall with the spine, reaching forward with that hand. And then on your next inhale, grow tall, and on the exhale, trace the horizon with that straight leg as you bring it as far back as you possibly can. Feeling the twist at the waist, and feel that twist through the core. And now on an exhale, bring it back. Again, inhale tall, and exhale twist. Tracing the horizon, let the eyes follow that hand as far back around as you can. Feel that twist through the core. On your next exhale, slowly bring it back. Good. And release. Shake it out. Great. Let's do the other side. So this leg now, the opposite leg, can cross at the ankle, can cross at the knee, or the knee and the ankle touching. Place the feet and lower body where you want it. Whatever that knee is that's on the outside or the upper knee, take the opposite hand and hold on to that knee. Sit up tall, and then raise the other arm out in front and wiggle those fingers. So sit tall. Feel the energy of those fingers reaching forward. And now let's go into our twist. Inhale in place, growing tall. And exhale, trace the horizon as that arm comes around as far back as feels comfortable. Eyes follow the hand. On your next exhale, slowly come on back. Good. And again, inhale tall. Exhale, twist. next exhale, come on back. Always moving during the exhale of the breath. Gently release and shake it out. Great. Let's take this twist one final time, and we'll hold it for 3 breaths. So here we go. Crossing at the ankle, at the knee, or the ankle and knee touching. Good. Hopefully this is getting a little bit more comfortable now. Opposite hand touches the knee. Other arm, reach it out, wiggling those fingers. Feel tall with the body and reach with the arm forward. Inhale, and on the exhale, trace the horizon, reach around, but this time, go ahead and grab your chair if you'd like and add a little extra twist. Breathe and hold 3 breaths right here. Inhale, tall, and exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, tall, and deepen the twist. Inhale, tall, and exhale, release the hand and let it trace back around to release. Let go and take it in. Good. Let's balance ourselves out. Place the other leg crossing at the ankle, at the knees, or ankle and knee together. Opposite hand to the top knee. Reach the other arm out in front. Wiggle those fingers. Feel tall through the spine with the arms reaching and the other one anchored on the knee. Inhale, tall. Exhale, trace the horizon all the way around as far as you feel comfortable. From there, place the hand on the chair, the seat of the chair or the back of the chair. And 3 deep breaths here. Inhale, reach the top of the head skyward. And exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, tall. And exhale, deepen the twist. Last one. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, deepen the twist. Releasing the hand. Sorry, we should have done that on the exhale. And on your next exhale, trace that horizon back again to release. Good. Sit back in your chair. Let it go. Enjoy this wonderful twist in the body. Let's finish our yoga class today with our breath exercise, where we scoop up, touch the heart with your fingertips, open the arms wide, and palms down to release. Scoop up, come to the heart, spread the arms wide, and release. So I always ask, what should we be scooping up and bringing to our hearts? And in one of my classes, one of the residents said that she'd like to bring a smile. So let's bring a smile to our hearts. Here we go. Inhale, scoop up the smile and bring it to your heart. Open wide and share your smile and release. Inhale, scoop up. Bring a smile to your heart. Open wide and smile out into the world to release. Last one. Inhale, scoop up a smile. Bring it to your heart. Share your beautiful smiles and release. Again, come to stillness for a moment. Close your eyes or have a soft gaze downward, just to take in that wonderful movement and breath of our yoga class today. Breathing easy. Feeling those wonderful postures affecting the body and breath. Enjoying some quietness after being so active. Thank you for joining our chair yoga class today. See you next time.